It's actually ringing around the room. Good morning. Frank and I are just out for our walk and it is a gloriously sunny day today. So it's 16 degrees here in Dublin this morning and it's just really sunny. It's just a beautiful morning. So Frank and I were taking a longer walk and taking him for a 5-kilometer walk today. And yeah, it's just really nice so far. I wasn't originally planning on vlogging today, but I didn't vlog at all last weekend. It was my first week back in work after taking some time off. So I was kind of just tired after it. But this weekend now I do feel like vlogging and talking to the camera again and showing you guys what this weekend in lockdown will be like. We're getting ready for lunch, and today's lunch is kind of exciting for me and Elaine because I'm just back from the shop and I went down to get these. Now these are blaas, so say blaas, and basically what a blaas is, and Elaine is upstairs, when she comes down I'll get her to explain this a bit better, but what a blaas is, it's like a soft white bread roll, or like a soft bap, a soft floury bap I guess, and it can only be called a blaas if it's made in Waterford, which is where Elaine is from, and they're a thing in Waterford and people get them all the time and they're really tasty. They have like protected status under the EU, I can't think of the name of it now, but basically you can only make blaas in Waterford in the EU. It's like a legal thing, so you can't use the same recipe and make it outside of Waterford and call it a blaas. So yeah, we're having those, and we have some sausages in the oven. We've got some vegetarian sausages, and what's cool about these vegetarian sausages is they're new ones. We haven't tried them before. They look like real sausages, like they kind of have like a skin on them, so I'm really curious to see what they taste like. So we're gonna have some sausage blaas because they're always really tasty. And yeah, so we're really looking forward to our lunch and we're excited. We got these in Aldi, and Aldi are only doing them for 2 weeks kind of to see how well they go, but I really hope that this becomes like a staple of Aldi and that they start to stock them all the time. There's a lot of things to talk about right now. First of all, the blaas are amazing. They're so good, and also so are the sausages. They're really sausagey, if that makes sense. It's not so much that they taste like sausages, and they do taste like sausages, but it's because there's a skin on them, they feel much more like you're eating meat sausage than the Linda McCartney sausages that we would normally have.
They also have like a Denny spice in them, which is the spice that they would, like the mixture that they put into the meat sausages. Yeah. So it's like the white pudding. Yeah,
because they're Denny brand sausages, so like they taste very similar to their meat sausages. Very tasty. But yes, we are having a lovely lunch.
So first I just heated them slightly. I should have heated them in the oven. I just gave them a little zap in the microwave, 30 seconds. Now usually you like rip the blaas open, which is happening now, but sometimes you just might have to give it a little bit of help. Then some real butter. Has to be real butter, none of this like margarine crap. So real butter. Loads of it. Probably didn't leave this out long enough, so now it's mashing the blaas. Then you take your Tato crisps, have to be Tato cheese and onion. You fill your blaas. You leave a little bit extra, just for nibbling. At this point your hands should be covered in flour, so then you just wipe them in your clothes, which we would do in school. And then I would normally have like a crisp sandwich on Christmas Eve in Waterford. So I'm having a crisp blaas, which is like one step up. And I would usually have it with a mixture of drinks, a glass of milk or a cup of real tea. So both, because I don't know what I feel like. So I'm just gonna have some of my crisp blaas now. Yeah. Now that tastes like home. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Frank is about to brush his own teeth. So we got this a while back.
Buddy? Do you want to go?
And that is what happens when a greyhound gets overly excited.
That's a reverse sneeze, which is it's caused by his little hay fever allergy. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want your toothbrush? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's brushing his teeth.
He's brushing his teeth. First time Frank ever reverse sneezed, we didn't know what was happening to him, and like we thought he was dying or something. But we very quickly Googled it and discovered that it's a thing dogs do and it's nothing to worry about. And I think I actually vlogged about it before, and I'll stick a link up here, wherever it goes, if I can find the video. Yeah, I remember the first time it happened, it really worried us. But yeah, it's a thing that happens to dogs all the time, and it happens to them more at this time of year, just because, like humans, dogs get seasonal allergies. I'm just getting ready to make dinner tonight now, and for dinner tonight, Elaine and I are having halloumi skewers and couscous. So basically what I'm doing is, I've got my halloumi here, peppers here, and then I'm gonna chop up some red onion. I'm gonna put them all on skewers and stick them in the oven. So I think we'll probably have about 2 to 3 skewers each, and then we'll just have some couscous with it, and it should be very tasty. I've never made this before, so it's kind of an all new recipe, but it's something that I used to make years ago for us with chicken, back in the days when we ate chicken. So I'm going to try and recreate it now, but use halloumi instead of chicken. And I'll be honest, I love the flavour of halloumi way more than I ever liked chicken, so yeah, I don't really see how this could go wrong. Dinner was super tasty. I'm really happy with how it turned out. The only thing is that when I was cooking the skewers, some of the halloumi stuck to the tray that it was on. So when I lifted it off, it came off the skewer, which was unfortunate. But we take it all off the skewers anyway when we eat it, so it didn't really make a huge difference. And in terms of flavour, it was just really, really nice. Good morning. So it is now Saturday, and Elaine and I have had Frank out for a walk this morning, and now we're just kind of pottering around the house and doing some cleaning and tidying. So Elaine is vacuuming right there behind me, and I am actually going to go and cut the grass in the garden because it's coming up on close to 2 weeks since I last did it. So I feel like all I'm doing in my vlogs at the moment is like cutting the grass and eating, but that's probably because that's kind of all I'm doing when I'm not in work. But no, we're getting to that kind of point in the summer where the grass needs to be cut like really, really regularly. And if like the weather at the moment, it is 16 degrees and it's 10:45 in the morning. So like it's going to be a warm day today, and if the weather keeps kind of continuing at this kind of temperature, we are probably going to have to start cutting it close to once a week. So yeah, that's going to be my life for the next while, but that's okay because I like it when the grass is all cut. The back garden and the front garden are all done and tidied up, and while I was doing that, Elaine was in the house and she was doing all the tidying in the house. So the house is now really clean and nice, which is great because it means that for the rest of the afternoon we can just kind of take it easy and chill. So I'm making our lunch today, and we're actually having the exact same lunch today that we had yesterday, which is vegetarian sausage blaas, and then we'll probably have 2 more crisp blaas as well. And I didn't talk about this at all yesterday, but like crisp sandwiches are a thing in Ireland. So what you do is you take generally cheese and onion crisps, and the brand that we generally use the most is Tato, and it's Irish Tato and not UK Tato, just to be clear on that, because there is a big difference in how they taste. But what you do is you take, it's generally like a white bread, and in this case we're using blaas, which is even better, and you put like a healthy amount, like a good amount of butter onto your sandwich, and then you put the crisps on and you eat it together. And I don't know if this is something that's done in other countries. I don't really think it is, but it's definitely something that we do here in Ireland. And what I will say about it is it's delicious, and I highly, 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 highly recommend that you try it. Crisp sandwich, it's gonna change your life. We've just been chilling in the back garden for the last little while. We went for a walk earlier, which was lovely. We went for a big long walk around the area, and now we're having dinner. And for dinner tonight we ordered some takeaway from a Thai restaurant called Camille. It's Sunday now, and Elaine and I have just been having like kind of a chill day, and probably do some meal prep this evening because it's Sunday and I always do my meal prep on a Sunday. This afternoon Elaine is going to cut my hair. I'm not going to film the haircut because it'll look pretty much exactly the same as when we filmed it a couple of weeks ago for the vlog, so if you're curious about that, I'll leave a card up here, wherever it is, and you can go and check that out. But in the meantime, I'm going to go and get my hair cut now. And we're done. So this is my new hair. There wasn't a huge amount to take off, so it just kind of needed a tidy, and I think Elaine did a great job. And I'm very happy with it. Elaine is just sitting down here at a shot in case you're wondering why I looked down there. And Frank is downstairs. And I don't know if you can see this, I have like a tiny little red mark on my face here because Frank was being really giddy and I was trying to get him to jump up on me, and he decided he'd just punch me in the face with his paw because, you know, he has a temper, that dog. But yeah, no, very happy with my
100% the most placid dog on earth.
Oh yeah, like you can ride him up all you want and he's just so not reactive at all. It's very comforting actually. Elaine and I are both pretty hungry right now, so like it's earlier than we would normally be. Oh my god. It's actually ringing around the room. Dog is getting so big for his boots. Anyway, like I was trying to say before Frank started, Elaine and I are both kind of hungry, and it's only 4:20 now, but I've got the oven on and we're gonna start the dinner, so we should be kind of eating by about 5:30, which is earlier than we normally have our dinner. But we're both hungry, so we're gonna have it early, and then if we get hungry later, we can have ourselves a snack. But that is the plan. So I'm gonna go get on that now and do all of my meal prep. So I've just finished doing all my meal prep, and I'm going to go inside and hang out with Elaine for a bit and take it easy for the rest of the evening. So I'm going to leave this video here. It's been another kind of quiet enough weekend just because we're still under restrictions because of COVID-19. This is our life now for the foreseeable future. In a couple of weeks I think we should be able to go and kind of meet people. So the only thing that's changed really since I last made a video is that the restriction of 2 kilometers when you leave your house has been extended to 5 kilometers. So we're actually allowed to travel a distance of 5 kilometers from our house for the purposes of exercise and that kind of thing. So that kind of has given people an awful lot more freedom to kind of just move around and go to places that they couldn't go before. But that's really the only kind of change we've had so far. So anyway, as I said, I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you liked it. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.